Good day, YouTube. This is Jay Money with Falling Forward Financial. Just an update here on electric last mile solutions, or ELMS is what I call it, ELMS. Here's a look at what they've done over the last year. So it's down over 57% in the last 3 months, down over 34%. Last month, down over 18%. In the last week, down over 10%. And here's a look at what it's doing today. I only have one share here in Robinhood. Cost basis of $13.84. Should buy another one and lower that a little bit, but just kind of put this one on the back burner. If you don't know much about this one, it's a EV. Designs, manufactures, and customizes electric delivery and utility vehicles, founded in 2020. Volume of 214,000, average of 309,000, so not much volume on this one. $726 million market cap, 52-week low of $5. What do you get for $5? You can get a share of ELMS and a 52-week high of $14.98. This one has great ratings, 100% buy rating, so kind of great ratings there. The next earnings is expected on March 10th, and I have a couple more shares of this in a retirement. I don't have a lot of this one. I have been watching it, but might have to pick up some more on this one. Bing is showing it a strong buy with a 1-year price target of $15.71. Earnings on February 9th coming up. Brokerage anticipate Electric Last Mile Solutions to announce minus 26 cents earnings per share. So they do have earnings coming up, like we said. 2 analysts have provided estimates for Electric Last Mile Solutions earnings, with the lowest EPS estimate coming in at 29 cents and the highest estimate coming in at 22 cents. The firm is expected to announce its next quarterly earnings results on Wednesday, February 9th. So I'll go ahead and put that date on your calendar. On average, analysts expect the last mile solution will report full year earnings of 60 cents per share for the current financial year, with EPS estimates ranging from 65 to 52 cents. For the next year, analysts expect the company will report earnings of 47 cents per share. EPS ranging from 50 cents to 44 cents. So we'll just have to wait and see on this one. I feel the more time goes on, the more earnings should be built up on about every EV play. So, the world's just evolving into more EVs. So, instead of the gas-powered, everything's going to EV. Here's some ratings. Set at a $7 price target. Research on Tuesday. A number of hedge funds have recently modified their holdings of the business, which is always a good thing to see them buying and not selling. So if you want to read through that, feel free to pause and go over that information. And here's a little bit more about ELMS. And here kind of shows a chart over their earnings history. Electric Last Mile lowered to hold as Zacks Investment Research. So they're changing their buy rating to a hold. Rating on the research note released on Wednesday. And just going to kind of skim through some of this information. We've already went over some of this information. So again, it's mostly talking about the hold rating. Electric Last Mile Solution Class A shares approach a 52-week low, market mover. This is dated on the 21st. So they closed today at 0.2, above its 52-week low of $5.90, giving the company a market cap of $732 million. Here it kind of goes over some trading activity, technical indicators. The RSI on the stock was under 30, indicating that it may be underbought. MACD is a trend following momentum indicator, indicates a downward trend. The stock closed above the Bollinger Band, indicating that it may be overbought. Market comparative performance. The company's share price is the same as the S&P 500 index, lags it on a 1-year basis and lags it on a 5-year basis. Per group comparative performance, the peer average is 97.3%. 12-month lags the peer average of 36.7%. 7 EV van and truck companies with big 2022 plans. This is dated yesterday. In 2019, these vehicles alone emitted 444 million metric tons of carbon dioxide. And since 1990, the percentage of greenhouse gas emissions from these modes of transportation has increased by more than 90% in the U.S. They account for 18% of global road freight CO2 emissions. So just going to skim through some of this information. Again, you can find this on www.greenbiz.com. Getting to the article, so the first one is Bright Drop in 2021. General Motors GM launched Bright Drop. It seems like I did a video on them a long time ago. GM has received an order from FedEx for 2,000 more vehicles over the next several years. The order could potentially increase FedEx fleet to include 20,000 electric vans. So right there's a pretty nice catalyst, having FedEx in your back pocket. For FedEx and Walmart, the purchase from Bright Drop are a combination of savings and sustainability. The cost to charge EV is about 75% less than to fuel the similar gas-powered vehicle. So there you go. That should bump up the stock on this as well as FedEx whenever that takes place. Electric last mile solution is the next one. Is ready to become a big player in the EV freight transportation space this year. North American manufacturer is not just promising to introduce a vehicle to the next year or two, as it is building and delivering all electric vehicle vans. In December, ELMS announced an order from Glovis America, the global supply chain and logistics provider in the United States, Canada, and Mexico. Here it kind of goes over their dimensions, 186 inches long. The urban delivery is about the size of a Ford Transit Connect. According to ELMS, the Class 1 urban delivery van is the first and only Class 1 commercial electric vehicle in the United States. It also comes with a suite of safety measures and technology that ELMS claims to be class leading. Here it kind of goes over some more dimensions for them. The next is Kenworth. Earlier this month, Kenworth of Kirkland, Washington unveiled an electric version of its zero-emission semi-truck. And just going to skim through that. Next is Nikola. I've talked about Nikola once or twice. 2 years after announcing the $600 million factory in Coolidge, Arizona, Nikola will begin a pilot program with a Southern California trucking company. Next is Stellantis. I have not heard of them. Amazon is expected to become the first commercial customer of Stellantis, so that could be huge for Stellantis to form through the merger of Fiat and PSA. So very interesting. PSA Group has struck a deal with Amazon to sell the company the Ram ProMaster delivery vans in 2023. So that could be a huge move for them. Next, of course, is Tesla. I've talked about them numerous times here on the channel. Next is Volvo Trucks. Looks like they have a partnership with DHL. So all good things. Bunch of good stocks, especially on that article. The seven EV van and truck companies with big 2022 plans. See if there's any information here in Reddit. It doesn't look like there's much. Over here on StockTwits, currently at $5.49, so can't go wrong with $5.49 stock. I'm probably going to be placing a buy order, a 52-week low of $5.55, high of $14.98. I was buying March of 2020 some Ford stock at $5, and it's it was $20 a while back, and I was buying Ford at $5. I've held Ford for quite a few years. They did bring back their dividend, which is nice. So, but for a $5 stock, can't go wrong. I mean, even if you threw $100 at it, got 20 shares, you'd be, who knows, in time. Hold it. Waiting for a short signal. Not much other information there. Over here on MSN Money, showing it as a strong buy, so can't go wrong with the ratings. Strong buy here on the tip ranks with a 157% upside to 14, high of 15, low of 13, and currently at 544. So you could have quite a profit if it turned into that. Again, I don't give tax, legal, or trading advice, just stating my opinion. But these $5 dips, I'm going to be purchasing some for sure. So, but if you have ELMS or any other EV delivery truck stock out there, go ahead and list that in the comments along with your cost basis. Any other stocks you want me to take a look at, I'd be happy to do a video on those as well. And if you haven't smashed that like button yet, go ahead and hit that for me, as well as subscribing and hit the bell so you're notified of when the next videos drop. Again, this is J Money Falling Forward Financial. Happy trading, happy investing, stay green. Cheers.